sexy. Oh my God, this is sex on a platter, okay? When they say Absolute Aphrodisiac, such a fitting name. Such a fitting name. I mean, this is like hedonism, baby. It's hedonism. If you wear this outside in public, people are gonna wanna eat you, okay? People are just gonna lean up against you and just, Hey guys, it's Lisa here, and today I'm going to talk about Initio Parfums Absolute Aphrodisiac. I first got my nose on this perfume. I bought a sample of it from Decant X. I bought a 5 ml, and as soon as I smelled it, I was just like, whoa. This is a whole nother level of sexy vanillas, okay? This is an incredibly sweet, deep, sexual, sexy vanilla scent that I've never smelled like that before. So let's get into some of the notes. This perfume has notes of vanilla, amber, castoreum, leather, musk, and white flowers. I get to my nose heavy on the vanilla, and it smells very incensey, which I'm a big fan of incense, although I'm guessing that incense-y smell is coming from the amber mixed with that vanilla, and it just makes that vanilla so deep and just thick. She's thick. 3 C's, boo. That vanilla is coming out here, thick thighs saving lives. I've heard some people say that this smells like, it gives them like a chocolatey vibe. To me, I don't smell chocolate. I just smell a very decadent, sensual, cozy, warm, delicious vanilla. I don't get chocolate. I don't get brownies. People have said it smells like brownies. I can see why they kind of say that. I'm guessing maybe it's the animalic notes with that sweet kind of vanilla that's giving it some kind of chocolatiness to it, but not to me. It doesn't smell exactly like a straight up chocolate to me. It also smells a lot like another perfume that I smelled before that I truly love. I had a sample of this perfume at one point, and we're still saving them coins to maybe get a full bottle. That is Royal Crown's Sultan. It smells very similar to that. Now, that perfume to me smells more like chocolate. I don't really smell the leather in here that strongly. It smells more like a heavy vanilla and amber to my nose. There's a lot of animalic notes in here. A lot of people talk about the castoreum. I've never smelled another perfume with that note in it, so I wasn't, weary or terrified of having that in the perfume, but I've heard that it can be a little harsh sometimes, so that was concerning for me before I had purchased my decant of this. Then I looked it up, and did you know that castoreum comes from beavers? The more you know. There is something addictive about this fragrance. I'm thinking it's the resinousness. The resinousness? It's the almost incense-like vibe coming from that amber, I'm guessing. I feel like the opening of this is a bit more animalistic at first, and that might scare some people away, but in the dry down is so damn good. You are gonna be a man eater, a woman eater. It is unisex, by the way. So here's how the bottle looks. Very simple, little black design with kind of this metallic emblem on the front. You have the Initio Absolute Aphrodisiac on the cap. It's just so delectable. I mean, this is like a sweet treat, and it's just addictive. Like, I mean, if you got a boo and you're wearing this, it's a wrap, okay? they gonna come up on you, smelling you, and you're gone. You're gone for the day. Cancel the plans, okay? You're gone. This is some decadent, deep, rich vanilla incense concoction. The scent bubble is wild. The projection on this is crazy. When I spray this on my clothes, it lasts. Like I could take off the item of clothing, leave it somewhere, and you know, I'll walk past it and I can smell it still, you know, for like days, right? It's just so good. Initio really outdid themselves with this vanilla. It's a very unique vanilla. It's not a linear kind of vanilla. You know, it's not like that one note, sugary, cupcakey kind of vanilla. This has base. Do y'all remember Waiting to Exhale with Miss Loretta Devine when she was doing that little booty walk she did in that movie? Twitching, 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 and Waiting to Exhale. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Seductress. That's the base in this perfume. I wore this to work one day and a coworker passed me by and she's like, something smells good. And I turned to her and I said, well, is it this? And I kind of lift up my arm for her to smell, even though I already knew it was me. I'm just saying. But she's like, yeah, what are you wearing? And when I told her the name alone, I was like, this is from Initio Parfums Absolute Aphrodisiac. And she's like, oh, she did a little, ooh, like, excuse me, Miss Ma'am, someone taught to trot. This for me is a perfect scent to wear in the fall, winter months when it's a lot cooler. It will do amazing in cold weather. Spring, I could see it too. Summer might be pushing it because I'm pretty for sure that the heat on this type of scent would just be too much. It'll be a little too loud, especially if you're someone like myself who likes to overspray. It might be a little too much for the summer weather. You're gonna be knocking people dead. Like you're gonna be knocking them out one by one, okay? This scent will do that. Her, she. This is the one right here. Ladies, if you gals are planning a date anytime soon, this will be great. This is such a good date night scent. It's great for Netflix and chill, if you know what I mean. I wear this scent when I want to feel sexy. When I want to smell something that is sensual but kind of comforting and cozy as well, this is it. So this bottle is a 90 ml and I feel the only thing I don't like about this, you know, it's not a big deal about the bottle, is that it's so dark. You can't really tell, you know, how much of the juice you've used. And because I'm such a heavy-handed sprayer, I get a little nervous. And like with my scents that I really like, I actually try not to use them as much, even though I want to, just because it's like, oh no, you're going too fast. That's the only like downer about it, but it's a very chic bottle. And the scent is just absolutely an aphrodisiac. This scent says, I have entered a room. Okay, a sexy bad gal has entered the chat. Now, the price point on this is a little bit high. Luckily, you can find this from individual sellers online at a discount, like I did. I would say that this scent is probably one of the best vanillas I've ever smelled. It is so rich and just has like this smoky kind of quality to it. I would actually like to smell this on a man. Like, This is really a great scent to wear when you're about to see bae, when you're about to go out and be boo loving. However, if you made plans to, I don't know, go to the movies, you might not make it. If Boo gets a whiff of this, you might not make it. You got plans to go eat at a fancy restaurant? Baby, cancel them reservations. This has the perfect mixture of kind of like sweets, but then also kind of dark. It is just right. It is very hard for me, like with most fragrances I enjoy, not to spray the whole bottle on me. And honestly, with this, you don't even need to do that. Like a few sprays is perfectly fine, although I kind of OD. And I go to town on most of my fragrances, but with this one, not necessarily. This one will do the job in maybe 4 sprays. 3 or 4, you'll be fine. You don't have to overload on it. You know, if you want to OD and go to town like myself, baby, in the words of Tabitha Brown, that's your business. Okay, lovely people, I'm going to leave it here for today. I hope you enjoyed this review. Please try a decant of this. I don't think you will regret it. It's so, so good. Thanks for joining me, and as per usual, hope to see you in the next one.